Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carrie and I have a Dollar Tree haul for you guys today. So I've got a pretty good collection here of things from this week, and I will just go ahead and get started with the food items. I hope you guys are having a good week and you have some fun weekend plans. So we'll go ahead and get started. So I did find this shake and bake original pork, and it is the value size, so you get 4 pouches for 4 meals. And you know, you guys can use this for chicken or any other meats that you want. It just is suggested to use. And then there's also some like cool recipes on the back for like rosemary Dijon pork chops. And I don't know what it is about me videoing, but as soon as I do, my dog decides she has to have water. So if you hear that lapping of water, that's what it is. So anyways, I thought this was a good buy for $1.25. It also had some of this honey. It's the Martha White brand honey cornbread and muffin mix. It says just add milk, egg, and oil. I mean, that's kind of a lot, but it says it's made with real honey. I don't know that I've ever tried the Martha White cornbread. I usually get the Jiffy. That's what I like. I like sweet cornbread. So surely I'll like this. We'll try it and see. I just got one because I wasn't sure. I picked up some of the Freshly's pecan twirls. I love these things with my coffee in the morning. I try to resist them, but every now and then, right? I did pick up another one of these Baby Red's mashed potatoes by the Idahoan. I can't get over that this is $1.25. It does have a September 12th date on it. So I guess that is something to think about, because this is September 12th, 2025. So that's probably why they're, you know, in Dollar Tree. But you know, these are great for the little food pantries and things. We have several of those around town, and I do like to donate to those and try to keep them, or help keep them stocked. But there's a lot of people that donate to them in our town anyway. I did grab a Founders Street chicken broth, 32-ounce container for $1.25. You know, I'm trying to think like what the Great Value Walmart one is. I just like to have this on hand, so when I'm cooking, you know, if I want to add a little flavor to something, you know, you got to have some broth, and so I like to have that on hand. And I saw it and I grabbed it. And I don't know if it's a good deal or not. You guys have to check prices. I can't remember what chicken broth is at Walmart, but I also grabbed the Club Minis. These are so good. I love to have these as a little snack sometimes. Probably not the best time to have them, but before bed, like if I'm taking my medicine, sometimes it upsets my stomach if I haven't eaten like within the last few hours. Just to have a little something like this on your stomach when taking your meds can help not have an upset stomach. But my son also loves these, so he's been taking some of them in his lunch sometimes. So they're good for that too. What else do we have food? Oh, I grabbed the red kidney beans. I don't know what the brand. Brown's Best. I mean, it's dried beans. I don't think it's a bad deal. 12 ounces. And, you know, it's coming into like slow cooker, crock pot season. I'm thinking like maybe some red beans and rice or something. I don't know. It just sounded good at the time. I think I was hungry. So I grabbed some parsley flakes. The Supreme Traditions. I'm about this far down on the one I have, so I like to keep that stocked up. And then this one was interesting. I don't really know, like, I don't cook turkey. Let's see. But it's the turkey seasoning. It's salt, chicken base, dextrose corn flour, soybean oil, MSG. what is the other? Sunflower, ground turmeric, paprika, garlic, onion, ground thyme, black pepper. I mean, it's got a lot of stuff in there. You don't have to necessarily use it for turkey. You could use it on chicken even, you know? So, I don't know. It was just a new seasoning. I thought I'd grab it and try it. They also had the cinnamon sugar. I don't know if this is the best deal, but I just thought it was cool. I had set up my little, over here next to me is a, you know, like a coffee bar. And I wanted to put this on there. So I grabbed it. They had like all kinds of sauces, like, you know, soy sauce, which I have like 2 bottles of it, so I didn't get any. But the Dollar Tree soy sauce is good to me. But I've never tried their sweet teriyaki. It says it's sauce and marinade, so I thought that might be good to marinate some chicken in. We'll have a, you know, Asian night, some Chinese food. Refrigerate after opening. It is a 10 fluid ounce. It's pantry basics. And it says made with naturally brewed soy sauce. Anyways, I just thought I'd give that a try and see if I like it. Thought $1.25 is a decent price for that. And that's really it for food, except for, you know, I got the Ricola throat balm lozenges. These are really good. They're caramel flavored with liquid center. These are so good. I think these are awesome, and I can't believe you get 34 in there. They're individually wrapped. It says the expiration date on it is December of 2025, so be aware of that if you do find these. But these are delicious. Like, I could eat them as candy, you know? But you got to watch yourself because they are, you know, does it say? It does not say how many calories are in it. How do they get away with that? It doesn't say how many calories is in one. That's crazy. I don't know that. Do cough drops say that on there? I don't know. I guess maybe they can get away with it because it's food. I mean, it's medicine, not food. All right, so I did pick up some more of my allergy medicine. Y'all, I'm getting a little outrageous with it, but when it goes up to $1.50, which you know it's about to happen, then I'll be glad I stocked up on it at $1.25. So I did find this Irish Spring. It's a 5-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, body, face, 24-hour deodorizer. It's 2.9 fluid ounces. I got this, you know, like for travel, for my son's travel bag. So we'll put that in there for that. I did find another one of these BioPure's antibacterial hand wipes. And this one is the honey wildflower scent. So last week I had hauled the other one. I forget now what scent it was. Couldn't see it at the time. But I saw it later, and they do smell really good. And they're small wipes, but you know, like if you need, like I used it to wipe down my cell phone after, you know, like, cause I go thrifting a lot and touch everything. And then I get on my phone and look things up, and, you know, it's kind of gross, you know, especially if you're touching, like, say, shoes or something like that. You always want to wash your hands. I always keep hand sanitizer in my car. And then this is good to have to wipe down like your cell phone or anything you've touched during that time. So I don't know. I'm not a huge germaphobe, but just a little bit. I have worked in the healthcare field, so and wound care at that, which got to see a lot of like nastiness out in the community. And I learned that like shopping carts, like say Walmart shopping carts, probably have every kind of germ you can think of on them, and people would come in with, you know, like the staph infections and things like that. Oh, it'd be so gross. But anyway, so I'm a little bit of a germaphobe because of that, but not too bad, just reasonable. So I do follow another lady. a Chick Plus 3, I think is the name of her channel. And she has this beautiful blonde hair. And she colors her hair. And I don't think it's a secret that I color my hair. I have to cover up my grays. And I've always colored my hair with like, box color. I've always done that. I say that. I've tried, I've gone to the salon and had it done, but I didn't see any difference as far as, now if you're wanting to do like highlights and lowlights and, all those things, yeah, you probably want to go to the salon for that unless you know what you're doing. But if you're just doing a straight color, and I just think like, I can't remember. I use the Feria. I think that's the name of it. And I've always used there's a certain color that I've always used. And I tried a couple years ago that one that you get a subscription to. It was a nightmare. It like almost ruined my hair. It was so awful. It was supposed to have the things in it that, or doesn't have the things in it that's bad for your hair as far as hair color go. And I did it and it was horrible. Anyways, I follow the Chick Plus 3. She has beautiful blonde hair, healthy looking hair. And she says she uses Dollar Tree. And she said it's like a no frills. She said it's always been the best. So I noticed they do have the medium auburn, which is pretty close to the color that I use. So I'm going to give it a try, y'all. Not like, I'm not ready for it just yet, but so it is really basic. They don't even, do they give you gloves? Oh, they do give you some gloves. They look pretty flimsy, but I've got a box of gloves from the Dollar Tree. Anyway, so, but yeah, it's the no frills. It's literally just the color. Like you don't even get a conditioner or anything with it, which is fine. I've got plenty of conditioners that I've got from the Dollar Tree, like the deep conditioners afterwards. So I will give it a shot for $1.50. If this works, it was $1.25, but it's going to go up to $1.50 soon. So if I do like it, then I might stock up on it. I don't think I'm going to stop coloring my hair anytime soon. So I got that. What else do we have? Oh, they had the Global Beauty Care Super Berry Exfoliating Jelly Cleanser. They had a whole line, and I only got 2 of the products. And just so y'all know, not flipping you off, but I cut my finger last night. It's the dumbest story, but I was, I've told you about how I was scraping the, when I moved into this house, that the shower had that mineral buildup on the glass shower, and I've slowly scraped some of it off, but it's kind of tedious, and you have to like it works best if you have it steamed up in there, and like it kind of loosens it, and then you can scrape it. So, so I have been saying, okay, I'm going to do it while I take a shower, like just work on it here and there. And so last night I actually remembered to take the razor blade in there. And so I was scraping it, and I wanted the shower to get out of my way. So I kind of had put it over, because it's a detachable shower head. So I removed it, and I just kind of had it like hanging over my shoulder so I could get to this one spot, y'all. And that thing slipped. And my initial reaction was just to, jerk and grab it. Well, I had that razor blade in my hand, and I just went like that across the razor blade. Anyways, I cut my finger really bad on that thing. And, and then I went to set the shower head back up in the deal, but I was already shook up from cutting my finger, and I didn't get it in there good. And next thing you know, that thing comes down and hits me right in the nose, like right smack in the middle. Anyways, it was, if there had been a fly on the wall, they would have been cracking up at my shenanigans. But anyways, that's why I've got this big thing on my finger. So I'm not flipping you off. But anyways, so back to the Super Berry Exfoliating Jelly Cleanser with hyaluronic acid. I said it right. It's 2.5 fluid ounces. They had Oh, I can smell it through there, and it does smell good. I don't know. I've got so many cleansers from Dollar Tree. And then this is the hydrating jelly cream with squalene. They also had some kind of mask. I didn't get that one. And then there was a slot that had stuff missing. So I think I missed out on something. Only thing I can think of is maybe it was like a liquid, like a toner or something maybe. Y'all can tell me if you've seen it, and maybe I'll see it in another one. I'm going to smell this. Ooh, that smells good. It does smell good, and that's what it looks like. It's real creamy. So we'll give this a try and see how it goes. So there's that. I did find that Orchid brand has new feminine wipes. These are, you get 16 wipes. They are lavender scented. And then they also had, I've never seen this. It's a feminine cleansing bar. It is 3.5 ounces. It says it's pH balanced, microbiome friendly, and rich with natural oils. And ingredients: sorbitol, sucrose, stearic acid, lauric acid. Let's see, what are the, okay, it has olive oil in it. It's got coconut oil, shea butter, or shea tree extract, Argania spinosa kernel oil, vitamin E. I mean, it's got a lot of things in here. Some kind of flower oil. Anyways, sounds interesting. Maybe, I don't know. Give it a shot. I mean, everybody can use a naturally balanced hoo-hoo, you know. I also got this very soft soap. It is a beauty soap. It is vegan. It's calendula. They had several other scents. I have like a fruity one. I've tried this, one bar of it, and I tell you guys, this stuff works. Like, it's very like, what do you call it? Like luxurious, I guess. I don't know what to say. Like, it lathers very well. But I'll say, like, and it smells good, but it doesn't like last. Like, by the time you get out of the shower and dry off, you're not going to be smelling like it. But sometimes that's good. Some people don't like to have that heavy scent on them. Because I put on lotions and things like that for scent. So I don't really care about soap. And soap, like, I have to watch, you know, like, that it doesn't cause irritation and things like that with my skin. So the other scent worked well. I will say, like, by the time I got to the middle of the bar, like, the scent was kind of gone. So if you're looking to have a heavily scented experience, it may not last. But the soap itself is good. That's just my 2 cents on it. They had this Freeman 2-pack. I'm not a big fan of the Freeman stuff, but I'd never seen this. It's a Sleepy Time whipped eye mask. So I was kind of intrigued. Anything with the eyes, because I always have bags under my eyes and I can use all the help I can get. So it's a whipped eye mask. Okay, so it's like in a, like this. So, and it says, for tired and puffy eyes, hyaluronic acid hydrates and magnesium restores. So it says, leave me on. So, and you know, Freeman's always usually a clean product. So that's good, you know, like, but I just usually don't like have a lot of, I don't know. I mean, it just smells like typical cream stuff. You can't really see anything on it, but it goes on nice. I'll try it. Try to put it on at nighttime before I go to bed and see how it works. Like I said, I can use anything I can get on puffy eyes, and I like that it's a 2-pack, so you can, you know, you can try it and you can gift one if you want. So that's nice. So there's that. Y'all, I hit the mother load of lipsticks. Man, I got a lot of stuff here. But I'll show you this first. I got me some ponytail holders. I just figure these won't hurt my hair. In case I haven't been straightening my hair lately. I've been trying to let it curl, like, you know, do the natural curl thing, because I'm just trying to let it, you know, not be damaged from the hair straightener, because I know that's bad on it, and just trying to give it a break. So I've been using that. I will say I got some of these and I had tried them, and I love these things. They're great for my thin hair. Like when I want to put it up in a, you know, messy bun. These are so much easier than ponytail holders to do that, in my opinion. So I grabbed a couple more of these because I really like those. You do get 3 in a pack. And it, I guess in case y'all didn't know before, I mean, they had 2 different packages. Like this one's the black ones. They had pink and other colors. I was actually going for brown. I just saw these at the first and I got them. They're black, which is okay. But I, you know, want the brown because I want them to kind of blend in. But it is, I guess, a power brand. It's Invisibobby. The Strong Grip Hair Ring. Yeah, I guess the brand is Power, but this one says Original, so I don't know. They just have different packaging. They're obviously the same company, but kind of weird. Anyhow, really like those, especially if you have thin hair. So I want to show you this to get it out of my way before I get into all the lipsticks. Do you see in this towel, cute little flour sack towel? They had a whole bunch. They had like a hedgehog, a raccoon, a squirrel. That might be it. I can't remember. But I saw in another video somebody who's showing they have plates. I did see they had like pot holders and things like that. I didn't see the plates at my store, but they did have these. These were almost sold out. This was like the last box they had. And then they did have the Thanksgiving ones, and this one says you're the apple of my pie. I just thought that was really cute. They have a cranberry one. It's like a leg day. I mean, they have several different ones. So these are so cute, and these are $1.50 now. So I didn't want to go crazy on them because there's only so many you can display at a time, and you know. Anyhow, I just thought those were my favorites, so that's all I got. I also, to get it out of the way, this is a repurchase. It's the Tank Bomb, or Tank Bond, sorry. It's by the DAP brand. It's liquid grip, and I did repurchase this because the other day I was screwing something in. I was changing when I bought my house, I had to buy a washer and dryer, and they put the dryer in, and they put the doors open. It opens the wrong way, and so it gets in your way. So I was switching the way the door opens, because, like, you know, you can switch the handles on a refrigerator or the way it opens. Anyways, you can do that on the dryer. And I was about to strip a screw, and I remembered I had this, so I went and got it. And I tell you what, you guys, this stuff works. You should get some of this if you do any, you know, DIYs or, you know, just things around the house. It's nice to have. You just kind of put it on the little tip of the screw, and it's almost like a gritty liquid, and it causes it to grip so much better. So I highly recommend that. It's actually a really good product. Another thing to get out of the way, I found the Russell Performance Active Dry Power 360 Moisture Management Socks for boys. They just had this size, which is medium. Medium, it's shoe size 9 through 2.5. This is too small for my son. But I did pick up one pack because they're such a great deal. You know, I like to donate, so I thought I could donate one of these to, you know, sometimes people put this kind of stuff in those little pantries, or at Christmas time, there's donation places to take things. So I may keep, I don't know. I just got them for that. And so I could show you all that those are out in the stores. So anywho, okay. So all this lipstick stuff is crazy. So this is the Global Beauty. I got the lip sugar scrub honey what is it? Peach and honey. This isn't new. I think it, like, when it first came around, I missed it. So I did grab it. This time, I want to open it. It's so cute. Even if I don't use it that much, it'll look cute on a little shelf. I have a little miniature shelf, or it's like a typewriter tray or whatever, and I think this might fit on it. That smells good. It is definitely a scrub. See? It does smell good. There's what it looks like, in case you're wondering. And it does have a screw on top. So, how cute is that? I should have brought a towel over here so I can wipe stuff off. You know what, guys? Hang on just a second. Okay. I wanted to go get a paper towel. That way I want to swipe some of these lipsticks. All right. So I've got the Jonah. There's Airlight lipstick. And, or is it, I say Jonah. It's Joa, I guess. So I've got like 3 different colors in this one. And this one in particular is Twilight. I'm just going to open one of each type because in case I don't care for it, then I can, you know, I can pass them along to somebody else. Nobody wants a used lipstick unless they're family. Let's see. I can't get this thing open. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys, what the heck? What have I got here? My dog is so thirsty while I'm filming. She's getting another drink. What the heck? So it does say Kiss on here, so I guess Kiss is the brand? Like, this is a Kiss brand, I guess. Okay, finally. Got that open. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. Look at that. That's like really matte. It looks velvety. I'm kind of excited about that. That scrub did not come off. Okay. So that's pretty. That is kind of the color. It might be a little too bright for me. I don't know. We'll see. But if it's definitely like the matte that it looks like, that's going to be pretty. So that one is, what'd I say? It's Twilight. And then I think it's Jazz. What is it? Jazz 10 or JASL 10 Twilight. In case y'all are interested. So there's that one. And then I do have 2 more of those. And these are vegan and cruelty-free. Satin finish with a natural glow. Hydrating formula. So I did get Horizon and Sunrise. And y'all, I've barely touched all the colors they had. I just got the ones that I knew that, you know, might be that I could wear. So there's that one. I did get the, is it Eben? I guess I grabbed 2 of the same color. I think I grabbed these from 2 different stores. Unsure whether I already had that color or not. Let's see. Yeah, definitely the same color. So we'll just open this one. How do you get into it? So Eben, and the color on it is Vanity. Oh, it's all sealed up too. I like that. That way you don't have anybody, you know, nobody's swatched it or anything in the store. So nice. All right. And this is a 24-hour matte lipstick. This is kind of a nude peachy color. So let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna like that one, but so there's that. And again, that one is a Vanity. And this is the Eben brand. Am I showing that right? Sorry, y'all. I'll get it right in a minute. So there's that. Okay, and then I got the Joa. There's more of these Joa, but these are like the, you know, what do they call it? They have the little, I don't even know what they're called. The little thing, the little like lip gloss paddle thing. I'm not a makeup person, so I don't know the term for it. But the little sponge applicator, I guess. All right, so this one is kind of a nude. This one's Tasty. I gotta dig into this one. I should have brought a knife over here. I have a toothpick. I'm at my kitchen table. There we go. All right, so let's see. Let me get some on there good. So there's that. Let's see. I like that color. Depending on how the formula is, I will totally wear that. I like that color. That's a nice nude color to wear. And again, this one's Tasty. And then I also got, in this brand, I got Dessert. It's kind of that one may be a little too dark for me, but you never know with them, because sometimes they look darker than they are going on. And this one is Flirting. And there's that. It's kind of a brown. I tend towards the brown and burgundy or wine colored lipsticks. That's kind of my thing. Okay, and then we got the Almay. There's two of those. I think I might have got the same color. No, actually I didn't. Oh, I guess the flowers were different. But I'll just open one to try. Oops. Let's see what this one is. This one has like I don't know, it looks kind of like a cool packaging, but like it might be made out of cardboard. You know, it kind of reminds me of is it the Tampax tampons? Like the applicators? That's kind of what it reminds me of. Gosh, I do like that they have all these sealed up so good. I love that. All right, so this is Call Out Lip Vibes. Ooh, this one's pretty. What is the color of this one? Oh, Call Out. I didn't realize that was the name of the color. So, look at that brown. And let's see. That's pretty. I will totally wear that. I wonder if it'll stay on though. It kind of feels really like, unless it dry, like maybe it'll dry good, but it might not wear for long. No smell to it at all either. I don't know why I smelled it. Anyway, so that's the Call Out color. And then this one is Hit Snooze. I got that one, and it's a brown color too. So there's that. So that's all the lipsticks I got. There was so much more, y'all. I hope y'all find some of them because I don't need lipstick for a long time after this. But you know, if Dollar Tree comes out with more, I'm gonna get them because I can't resist. So I did find this, and it was random. I don't know like where the rest of it was. I just found one on a random shelf. It's the Hard Candy Color Correct Expert Stick. So I must have missed out on whatever they had. It's for medium to dark skin tones, so not really mine, but I just opened it anyway because I want to see. It corrects dullness and neutralizes sallowness. So it's like a little stick, and it's, let's see. Yeah, definitely probably not for my skin tone. But I do have dullness and sallowness, so maybe, I don't know. Maybe you rub it in real good, it might help. Anyway, I mean, for $1.25, can you go wrong? Anyways, and they also had some Maybelline. They had a Maybelline foundation, but it was for dark skin tones, so I didn't get that. There's also, I got these, they had the Ardell Professional Nail Addict, whatever you call them, nails. I forget what they're called, not press-ons, but I don't know. Anyways, and you can try it. These are a little long for my taste, but they're not super long, and they're not the pointy ones, so I thought I would grab them and try them. I like the color. It doesn't say what color it is. It does not. You do get 28 nails. You get professional glue, a file, and a cuticle stick with this. So that's a good deal for $1.25. And then I also got this one. It's a little blingy for my taste, but you know, like around Christmas time, that might be cute. It is still kind of like a neutral, you know, tones, so it's not super flashy or anything. But you do get 28 nails, professional glue, file, and a cuticle stick with this as well. So I thought that was a good deal for $1.25. So that is it, y'all. That is my haul. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and y'all have some awesome plans for this fall weather and Memorial Day. Maybe you get to spend some time with your friends and family, do a little barbecuing. I'm not sure what we're going to do. You know, we don't have any family around us, so we may, I know there's like an apple festival going on up in Henderson, North Carolina, and that's like an hour and some change from me. So I don't know, I'm thinking about maybe checking it out, but I don't know, we'll see. But I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye.